What in the world is going on in the papercraft industry, or just the craft industry in general? It feels like every time I turn around in the past couple of years, something else is closing down. I mean, it's just getting absolutely insane. I wish I could point the finger at one specific thing why this is happening, but between tariffs, fires, people moving on, retirements, the list is endless of what's happening in our papercrafting world. But does that mean it's the end of scrapbooking and card making and papercrafting? No. There is still light at the end of the tunnel. Just in the past 2 to 3 weeks, I've heard of 3 companies having problems. One is already shutting down, Artesprix, one of my favorite companies I've worked with for the past 8 years. I've done projects with them, I've created videos for them, I have demoed at Creativation with them, done interviews with them, used them at my Makers Retreat. They were one of my sponsors for my Makers Retreat for the past few years. And they are officially closing up doors. And it had a lot to do with JoAnn's, another huge company that has shuttered down in the past little while due to a lot of different reasons. There's a bajillion videos out there that talk about that. When JoAnn shut down, a lot of companies were left in the lurch because they had product orders that they had fulfilled. Smaller companies, larger companies, all kinds of companies had redesigned products and had sent them over to JoAnn's, and they never fulfilled the order. They never paid for any of the order because they went bankrupt. In all my frustration, I have to clean up my desk as well, so let's clean up. Within 2 days of hearing that news, I also found out another amazing company, Emerald Creek, another wonderful company based out of Calgary, Canada, is also closing their doors this year. What the heck? This year can kick rocks, seriously. And then, not but within a few days of that, I hear about Notions. Oh, and if you haven't heard about my card swap, check out my other video. That's what I'm putting away right now. Notions had a huge fire. They're a main distributor, and if you're not sure what a distributor is in the craft world, big manufacturers, small manufacturers, companies that create products will not only sell to online stores, craft stores. So let's take Crafters Workshop, for example. Crafters Workshop, they make these awesome stencil butters. They absolutely rock, and I love working with them. Not only do they sell their products, let me put this away real fast. Not only do they sell their products to mom and pop stores, online stores like scrapbook.com, a cherry on top, all those amazing stores, and they also have amazing stencils, but they also have their products at Notions. So let's say a company, a mom and pop shop, a smaller company, or maybe somebody hosting a retreat like myself wants to buy product not from just Crafters Workshop, but they want to buy product from Little Birdie Crafts, they want to buy product from Catherine Pooler, they want to buy product from like just a variety of different paper crafting brands. They will go to Notions and they will put an order in that is maybe $200, and it's $50 from here, $50 from there, $20 from here, $100 from there, and they can fulfill the minimum order requirement. As a mom and pop craft company, craft store, to put in a massive order. So they go to Notions or other distributors. There's also one in Canada called Ecstasy Crafts. They cater to a plethora of small companies. Plus they host all of the product on site in their warehouses in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And they had a fire. Fluke of nature, act of God, the electrical fire that not only damaged a lot of the products with fire, so obviously things got burned, smoke damage, because you have sprinklers that help put the fire out, water damage. Thousands upon thousands of dollars of product was damaged. So now we've got a product chain disruption happening. Now Notions can't put an order in, let's say through Crafters Workshop, to get new stencil butters and new stencils and new things because their warehouse is having issues. So the parent company, Nicole Craft Brands, that owns Notions, also owns American Crafts, Die Cuts with a View, Basil Paper, EK Success, We Are Makers. They are also the main distributor in the United States for Lisa Horton and Little Birdie Designs and Tonic. So they have their fingers in a lot of amazing, amazing, wonderful companies in the paper crafting world. But unfortunately, that entire chain has been a little bit disrupted. Not only the 4 companies I mentioned between Artesprix, Emerald Creek, JoAnn's, and Notions. Notions is not shutting down. They're just having a chain of issue, whatever. I had to write them all down. I looked them up, and I probably have still missed some. We have Heffy Doodle, an amazing paper crafting company based out of the UK. Such cute stamps and stencils and dies, love them. Another huge distributor, not just in the paper crafting industry, but also in the art world, McPherson's. 2 years ago, done, out. Heartfelt Creations. If you ever went to a CKC, a Scrapbook Expo, the Great American Scrapbook Convention, you were going to find heartfelt creations. I still have some of their stuff. Did you ever have one of these stamp sets? They had the most beautiful stamp and dies. So they had stamps, they were all florals. There's one. Oh, I have more. There's more. See what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna stop showing you my entire stash. But they closed out. Again, for a totally different reason. Same with Heavy Doodle. They were just ready to move on or somebody had retired. Let me keep going. Reverse Confetti. Del Bello Designs, Craft Stash. If you're in the UK, you know I'm talking about with Craft Stash. Picket Fence Studios, not officially closed, but their entire site is about 80 to 90% off. I have some of their products too. I did many a video of Picket Fence Studios from Creativation over the past few years. Biggest roll of foam tape from them at one point. Look at the size of this thing. Dies Direct, which was also Maker's Movement. Now, they shut down a little while ago, but why that one is important, if you wanted to get dies made, I feel like my camera's all wonky, hang on. There we go. If you wanted to have dies made for your stamps, to just have a die cut, and I'm talking like dies, then you would go to Dies Direct or Direct Dies. I forget which one it is. They were based out of Phoenix. And you would send them the templates and they would create the dies. They would create the paper and then they would white brand it, put your label on it, and then you could use it. Many a company here in the United States that had a stamp company that had stamps and dies for card making used their die company. They are no longer. So now we are having to have all of those paper crafting companies send their manufacturing off somewhere else because it was the last die making company here in the US. Photoplay, amazing papercraft company out of Canada. They had some really cute designs. And because they were out of Canada, they had some Canadian designs too. My Colors Cardstock, Crafts Direct, close to my heart, gone. Another huge paper crafting company that is no longer. Stampin' Up! Have kind of incorporated them. But still, I mean, it was like every time I turned around in the past couple of years, it was one company after another is just poof, gone. But this has happened before. This is not new. It has happened in the industry. Like we saw a major manufacturer shutter down. We had AC Moore. We had Archivers. There's been other huge craft companies that have shut down in the past. But why does it feel like it's feeling like more so now? Maybe it's because I'm in the bubble with these companies and I've know the owners, part of their everyday's existence and done videos with them. Maybe it just hits me more. Or maybe it's just a change in direction again in the industry. Like it went, not that scrapbooking is gone, it is still there, 100%. And people love scrapbooking and so do I. But personally, I have not made a scrapbook page. And I'm having to think about when was the last time I made a scrapbook page, and I think it was about 6 years ago. Like a full-fledged to put into a scrapbook album scrapbook page. But I am still making cards. But am I making as many cards as I did 4 or 5 years ago? I think if you watch my channel, you're probably not. Is the paper crafting industry dead? Absolutely not. Let's get to the great news now. There are so many amazing new companies or companies that are expanding their lines as we speak, putting out new product lines, new faces for their companies, bringing in new concepts and new ideas. There is so many amazing things that are still happening in this paper crafting industry. For instance, Art and Creative Studios. Brand new company started 2 years ago. It is phenomenal. If you've not checked out their products, you need to check them out. You can find them over at scrapbook.com, at Cherry on Top, Simon Says Stamp. Like those are still wonderful companies for all of your paper crafting needs. Scrapbook.com has increased their product line at their store. They keep coming up with some of their new own products they are selling. Plus, they love to carry products from a plethora of wonderful companies that are out there. Every time I turn around, Ranger has new products coming out. Catherine Pooler has new products coming out. Sizzix has new products coming out. Gina K. I mean, there are so many wonderful companies that are out there. Please make sure to go and support them to maintain their industry. It is so easy to go and purchase a stamp or a die that is from a knockoff. And what I mean by knockoff, Wish, AliExpress, Temu, and even some at Amazon. But you gotta be careful what you buy. And if you're seeing a stamp or a die or an embossing folder or an ink and the price is way too good to be true for a brand new product, probably a stolen design. Especially if you like start looking at the images and they look like they're from a name brand that you might recognize, just be careful about that. You know, that means that those products are being stolen, the theft is there, and the quality of those products are not very good. Go support those local businesses, it'll help them stay afloat. Now, as we said before, scrapbooking kind of died down and we saw some closures and some companies shut down from that. Card making had a giant boom. And I'm not saying that card making is dead, but there is definitely an insurgence, a reawakening of this amazing thing called junk journaling. I've been collecting all my stickers that I've had from all my companies, myself included, but like Olo and Archon mounts and companies that I use for, like, this is my ManyChat. Junk journaling is, I will not say it's new in any way, shape, or form, but they are taking cute little journals like this, and they are finding ways, this is just some of my pages, to do journaling. Maybe it's just punching out punch shapes. Maybe it's adding washi tape. Or maybe it's just taking stickers and adding them to a journal and sticking it down. It's doodling in a journal. It's putting paper scraps in a journal. It's what I would call what scrapping used to be back in the early 90s, mid 90s. It's a generation of people that may not have found into paper crafting before, and they're finding it for the first time. I even have a Hufflepuff one in here. They are rediscovering what these amazing punches are. So people have them now in Goodwill or at resale shops or reuse shops. And this new generation of paper crafters is finding these and just gobbling them up by the handfuls and creating with them. And it's just putting stickers on a page. So easy. I almost forgot to mention another brand new store that just came out, and it sells washi tape, the most amazing washi tape. I mean, just take a look at that. I mean, super cute. I made another page with that one. And it's washi tape that's on a backing paper. So no more is it gonna peel and stick and like stick to itself as you're pulling itself off, because it's got that backing tape, and it's called SF or Serenity Fair washi. Paper crafting is not dead. Paper crafting is going to live on in whatever realm it seems to live. It's gone from scrapbooking to card making, and now to variations of modern junk journaling, which means you can just do about anything you want. Just sticker downloads, art journaling, just putting stickers in a page. And the amount of people that are on some of these Facebook groups and going to these in-person craft conferences or festivals or, you know, events is just going through the roof. So going back to the original question, are paper crafts dead? Absolutely not. Are we going to continue to see stores closing though? Probably. And unfortunately, that is just a side effect of what's happening. But is paper crafting finished? Absolutely not. It's just changing.